Justice, and we're watching Rugby Wrap Up.
Hey everybody, welcome back to this week's Rugby Wrap-Up College Rugby Report. I happen to be here in Mother, England. No relation to Mother's Rugby as far as we know at this point, but where else would you want to be if you're doing a rugby report than in the birthplace of rugby in England? In the Big East, Army facing the aforementioned Mary Washington and Kutztown at St. Bonaventure. Starting with the Black Knights, prop Larry Williams initiated the scoring with a quick try. MWU would recover, however, and carry a 15-7 lead into the shed. Talk about halftime speeches. Army came out and looked like a different team, scoring 24 unanswered points and securing the victory. The big story in the East, though, was Kutztown, securing home field advantage throughout the playoffs and the conference championship with an impressive 83-7 win over St. Bonaventure. That's 83-7. Aaron Gray had the second half hat trick, but we can't dole out man of the match honors to just one player in this one. Congrats from everybody, including the Queen Golden Bears, because you guys have had a great season. Another Big East team, Penn State, had a non-conference matchup against Navy in Annapolis. The midshipmen's strong attack would soon take control of this one with some slick ball handling and some timely hits. Center Joey Hobbs and scrum half Kevin Straley got over the whitewash twice for 2 tries each. That's a brace in rugby, kiddies. Flanker Jermaine Oliver would seal the win and give Navy the victory. In the Rocky Mountain Conference, Colorado State would stay in the hunt with a convincing but tight 26-21 victory over Utah Valley. That's not it. Christopher Heyman was man of the match with 2 tries, and remember, class, we call that a brace. CSU would hold off a comeback from Utah Valley in the second half and move on to 4-1 this year. Conference champions or not, CSU, Colorado State, looks like the team to keep your eyeballs on. In our rugby wrap-up match of the week, Notre Dame traveled up to Ann Arbor, Michigan on the eve of the matchup between the storied football programs. But this wasn't going to be the same, despite the fact that Jim Harbaugh's troops finally got a win, and even toothless Wolverines can win a football game. But that wasn't the story in this one. In the rugby, the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame came out swinging, and they got the win by a huge margin, 56-15. ND is playing great rugby right now and was able to slow down a Michigan team that is also showing vast improvement. We're not going to mention that I was right in predicting that match. Not going to do it. Looking ahead to this weekend, Notre Dame hosts conference champion Kutztown. Indiana travels to Michigan looking to clinch a place in the Big Ten Conference Championship. Red River opens up play with Texas, hosting rivals Texas A&M, and Oklahoma hosting Texas Tech. Finally, in our rugby wrap-up match of the week, Lindenwood hosts Navy in a huge Mid-South clash. And truth be told, I am picking Lindenwood in this one, not only because they're a very good team, but because we forgot to mention Josh Macy's troops because of a teleprompter malfunction last week. Oh, by the way, this is the Ramblin' Jesters hoodie that I'm wearing here, courtesy of David Barry and the Ramblin' Jesters organization. And if you want to play some great sevens and get on the map and on a pathway, check out the Ramblin' Jesters and their mascot, Daisy. Want to say hello, Daisy? And there you have it, loves. As Bob's your uncle, that's this week's Rugby Wrap-Up College Rugby Report from London.